Okay, so I'm gonna do a reaction that I did not plan to do. This is Into the Hills by MusicSatire, and as you can see, I already watched 19 seconds of it, and it was an amazing 19 seconds. So I paused it at that time, and then I look into the comments, and look, LouieVerse is praising this video, and I'm like, okay, I definitely need to do a reaction to this video. So I have not watched any more than 19 seconds, and yeah, I've got a huge list of other things I've been intending to react to that I'm really behind on, but I think this is worth it to take a little detour and react to this thing that I was never planning to react to, because 19 seconds, they were great. Music and animation great, and LouieVerse is praising it. Oh, of course I've got to do a reaction. Okay, so let's make it big, and we will rewind it, and let's start.
Into the hills, through the garden, into the war. We take our arms, we take our fight, we take our lives.
Okay, so I feel kind of bad pausing it there, but I did want to point out, look at how amazing this animation is. Like, I love the birds here and the flowers here, and it does seem to be like anime artwork, like anime inspired, and then we've got like olden times and then going into modern times, so I'm not quite sure what it's about, but yeah, we've got the old stuff, the nature stuff, and then going into modern times.
Dust on our tongues, names on our sleeves, photos in pockets, shaking, but we breathe. Blueprints in clover, smoke over stone, prayers in our helmets, marching toward the unknown.
Is that a nuclear bomb? Well, it's not a mushroom cloud, so probably just a conventional bomb, but a very large one, a very large one.
Through the garden, into the war, we take our arms, we take our fight, we take our lives and something more.
Okay, so who is this? This looks like a person who is flying, and they have weird things growing from their bodies. Like, these look sort of like wings, but they're too small to be wings and aren't quite the right shape. So I think this is someone who is flying using superpowers. Let's keep going.
Our lives and something more. If this is life, we stand, we rise into the hills. We take our lives. Letters unposted.
Okay, so I think what this is about is it's set in Japan, and there is a war starting, and there are people who are fleeing into the hills, and that's what the name is about, Into the Hills. So people from the city are, their lives are at risk because of the war, so they are fleeing into the hills, And it looks like at least one of these people has some kind of superpower. Let's keep going.
Folded in our packs, jokes in the silence, fear at our backs, eyes on each other, shoulder to side, if one of us falters.
Oh, the piano on fire. Is this a reference to the video by A Mind Apart? I don't know if it is or not. It looks a little bit like that girl, but she's not wearing the same clothing. I'm not sure.
One of us falters, the others collide. If this is the last light I see, let it be your face in front of me. If this is the last breath I keep, let it carry your name when I
leave. Okay, so it's hard to read that armband there. Is that something that the Japanese military wears, this armband? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is or not. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if maybe this video is about the current situation where there's all sorts of indications that maybe we might be moving into some kind of World War III situation where things happen like, China is kind of making noises about maybe attacking Japan. And I think if war broke out between Japan and China, that would be a possible start to World War III. There's a lot of wars simmering and some starting, and if that happened, yeah. So, I'm trying to move frame by frame using the less than and greater than keys here. I want to show, I keep trying to pause on it, but it won't let me pause on it when I'm just trying to select with the mouse. So let me try to find the right frame and pause on it. So I'm trying to get to the point where she's in the stairwell and she's, oh, it won't let me go there. Where is it? So where she's in the stairwell and the drone. Okay, so I was going in the wrong direction. Okay, so it won't let me pause on a good frame for this. So when she's in the stairwell and the drone is there, this looked really good when it wasn't paused. Why does it look so bad when it's paused? A lot of AI animation is like that. But yeah, so anyways, when she's in the stairwell and then the drones are viewing her through the window, I think that's a reference to the fact that World War III is likely to be very drone-based warfare. So a lot of drone warfare involved in World War III. Okay, so enough rambling. Why don't I keep watching the video? Wow, these are gorgeous shots. So I guess these are the people who are fleeing into the hills, these people here. Oh yeah, I love this beautiful animation with the forest and everything. And let's go. Okay, I'm just stunned. My words left me. I'm just stunned. I could not think of anything to say. I'm just stunned by how beautiful it is. I can hardly say anything. Let's look at it a little bit again. Yeah, it's so beautiful. And of course, there are some AI animations, and when there's a bunch of people in the same shot, like this, their faces are often smudged, or they have same face syndrome where all the faces look too similar to each other. But, that is really common in the same face syndrome is really common in drawn animation as well, especially in large crowd scenes. So even though the AI animation, that is an error, it doesn't do it too badly. And of course, there are a few AI animation errors. Yeah. See, here's another case of same face syndrome, but that's okay. And a lot of times it is just so good. And symbolism is being handled well. Like, look, she's going from the the areas where it's burning to areas where it's still wrecked, but at least it's not on fire. And then there's the one where the classroom. Where is it? The classroom. Yeah, the classroom that is destroyed. Oh, and I didn't even notice this before, but look at all these eyes growing on the chalkboard or the bulletin board. Look at all of those. Look at those eyes growing there. Is something supernatural going on, or are those symbolic? There was that person with superpowers. But yeah, the way that the classroom here is normal, and let's see, it's just a few seconds before. Let's try to get the classroom's normal. Yeah, see, she was shown in the normal classroom for just a moment, and then we see her in the war-torn classroom. So the way those images were just like right after another, like, oh, this is the past, and then this is the present, and then she's holding this other girl. Or no, this is the other girl, and she's passed out or something, and she's being held and maybe rescued. Yeah, it's so is this like an anime that they're hoping to maybe create, or just an AMV? It kind of looks like maybe an anime that they're hoping to create someday. And you can see, I think all of the characters are original characters. I did not recognize any of the characters, so I think they're all original. Let's see what it says. This is my first real step into semi-full production. I wrote the melody, lyrics, and sang the song myself, and used AI to change it and refine it all into something that feels good. Okay, so this isn't an AI-produced song. This is an AI-refined song. Very good. Oh, and I forgot to do this. I forget to do that so much. The song tells the story of a young woman caught in the brutal grip of war. She loses her home, her loved ones, her entire world to destruction and violence. Yet in the ruins, something unbreakable awakens through relentless training, sheer determination, and the fire inside her that refuses to die. She fights back, not for revenge, but for one more day, one more breath, one more chance to stand. Yes, fighting in order to have a life, have a good life, is much more important than fighting for revenge. I can enjoy a good revenge story, like, Kill Bill, for example, is a really classic revenge story that I really enjoy. And I think nearly everyone enjoys that. So I can enjoy a good revenge story, but I enjoy the stories about fighting to promote something good, living into the future, a lot more than producing something bad like getting revenge. So I enjoy the positive we're fighting for something good stories more than the revenge getting stories. So I really like that it's about that and not revenge. Yeah, and lots of comments here praising it. Okay, so that was a reaction. Let me subscribe to this channel. I'll subscribe to them too, because that was super good. I'm sure they'll come out with other good stuff. Okay, so that was a reaction and a really fun video. I'm very impressed.